anybody that's here right now. Thanks for tuning back into the stream. Thanks for sticking with me while I was gone for like 3-4 days at PAX. Chopping Boss, Bonnie Foxy 13, USN Blackfire Gamer, how are you, man? How was your weekend? Mr. McCavity, what's up, dude? Well, sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. I sound like a majestic eagle. Ah! Oh, wait, hang on. How was that? How was PAX? PAX was pretty damn cool. Ethan Ty, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, dude, PAX was pretty sweet. I don't even know where to start, man. It was just so good. Hang on, I feel like the music's probably still a little too loud. Hang on. There we go. How's that? Turn myself up a little bit, maybe. Toast. Katsu. What's up, Katsu? Yeah, I had a great time at PAX. Yeah, that's a little too loud. Hang on. Yeah, I had a great time at PAX. Ethan Ty, thanks for that follow, man. Welcome to the channel. Where do I even start? I saw a lot of awesome new games that are coming out. Some of them are in early access. I got to talk to some developers of games. Like, I got to talk with the developers from Freedom Planet, and I saw their new trailer for Freedom Planet 2. Looks really awesome. Everybody was really nice. The staff was helpful, and it was just, the entire thing was so well put together, and everything was just so great. Like, I don't even know where to begin, like, to talk about it. The Capcom booth was amazing. They were featuring really awesome games. I got a lot of good pictures. Janelle was with me. She had a great time. I got to meet a lot of YouTubers and big streamers. Like, I went to the Twitch mixer, and I got to talk to Dan's Gaming for a little while. I got to share a drink with Angry Joe and Other Joe, and they were just so cool. Like, at first I went in there, I was like, dude, what do I do? Like, all these people are like so much, they're like these big people to me, you know? It's like, what do you do when you go up to these people that are like so much bigger than you are? Like, as, like, not like I stream, but like I don't think I'm a big deal or anything, you know? It's like, I've been watching Angry Joe for years. Dan's Gaming is like one of the original streamers, and it's just like, you know, you see those kind of people walking around. So at that Twitch mixer, I was surrounded by all these, like, I felt like I was at a Hollywood party, and I was surrounded by celebrities. I didn't know how to act. It was a little overwhelming. I'm just really glad it was like in a setting where you got drinks, because I think without the alcohol to take the edge off, I would have been more awkward than I normally am. So I'm glad that was a thing. Free alcohol all night was great. I would have gotten like White Russians and other stuff like that I prefer. That's really tasty, since it was free all night. But I was afraid I'd get too drunk trying to take the edge off and make myself look like an asshole, so I just drank beer all night. I mean, either way, it was free, but White Russian is probably my favorite drink, like beverage of choice when it comes to alcohol. And I'm pretty sure they could have made anything behind that counter. But I was like, dude, I know if I start drinking White Russians, I'll make myself look like a fucking asshole. And I don't want to like throw up or look like a chode like I did on New Year's. Yo, what's up, Brandon? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Mr. McCavity. Exactly, man. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty awkward. Like, I don't know. I guess I really care what people think of me or something a lot of the time. So I get like really awkward when I hang out with people most of the time, especially if I'm meeting them for the first time and they're like a big YouTuber or a streamer. I don't want to make myself look like an idiot. I don't want them to like remember me as that fucking weird guy, or like, oh, you were that guy last year, or, oh, I remember you, yeah, you're an idiot. You know, I don't want, Yeah, I didn't think it would bother me that much, but it really did. Super awkward. I mean, I felt awkward. Everybody that talked to me was super cool. I guess they're used to talking to awkward people like me all the time. I know, Brandon. I was hoping I would... Whoa! Zacchaeus. Oh, wait. I know how to say this. Zacchaeus Sevenfold. Welcome back to the sub club. Get some love in the chat. To Zacchaeus Sevenfold for 9 months. Thank you so much for 9 months of support, my friends. Very much appreciated. Some love in the chat. Thank you so much for 9 months, man. That is a long time to support the channel. Thanks for sticking with me for this long, putting up with my channel. The sub scardo. Thanks, Donkey. Welcome to the chat. And thanks, Donkey. Did I say that right? Donkey. Thanks, Donkey. What about drinking and being awkward? Oh, yeah. I'm glad that there was beer. Like as soon as I stepped into the party, there was like a lady holding a plate with beer on it, and it's like a beer, and I was like, fucking yes, please. I need this now. Like, I was like, the first thing I was gonna do was like, I need alcohol immediately to shake this fucking awkward edge that I have on. You just gotta shake the funk of meeting people. Thanks, Donkey. Appreciate the follow, man. Welcome to the channel. So like, you know what's funny is that before the Twitch mixer, I was really excited for the Twitch party. Like, I got an email about RSVPing and all that stuff. I showed up to the con. Oh, I still have the band, like little Twitch band for getting in, and I went to the receptionist. They gave me gave me and Janelle a band so we can both get in, because she's my girlfriend, so they allowed her to go as well. And everyone before the party was telling me, oh, the Twitch parties are lame. The Twitch parties are boring, nobody goes, or something like that. Like, everybody was telling me that. Like, all my friends here locally are like, oh, dude, the parties aren't a big deal. Anybody can get into those parties, and they're nothing special. And from what I heard, like, I had seen streams, like, from Evo at the Twitch party, and that those parties sounded awesome. And I was like, dude, free drinks? I mean, that alone is sick. Who would turn down free drinks? That doesn't make any sense. So I go to the Twitch party where it's like, you know, a little bit early before it starts, me and Janelle, and there's this line of people. They're like all partnered streamers, and there was a lot. And we're getting in line, and then we finally get in there. They check our wristbands, and then there's another wristband. It's like a long glow stick, and it says Twitch partner on it, and you crack it, and it's a glowing bracelet, and you put it on your other arm so you can get free drinks all night. And then you walk into the place, and there's a bar here. Then you walk a little farther, there's a bar there. Then you go up to the stairs, look forward, there's another place. To the right, there's another place. And then you go to the left, and that's where all the Twitch partners were, like, hanging out and had their, like, wristbands and getting free drinks and stuff. And I think I know why everybody thinks the Twitch parties aren't very fun, or they're not a big deal, is because, after all the partners go in, after a certain period of time, and they go to that area, regular people can still go in there, and they go in, and they expect to see all these people, but they're upstairs, like, in a completely different area, like, kind of like a VIP area. It's not really a VIP area, it's just a room that's, you wouldn't know where it was unless you were led over there. And so I think people go to these parties expecting to see, like, you know, Angry Joe and, like, all these other people, but instead, like, they just see regular people and they just think the partners don't show up, but they're actually, like, upstairs in a different room. So that party might have been the coolest thing that I did at PAX, because I had so much fun, like, drinking for free and meeting people like Angry Joe and Dan's Gaming. I got to meet Curvy Llama finally. I got to meet I Casper, Tiger Rider, just these big streamers, and I got to meet some new people I hadn't met before. And there was like karaoke, and everybody was drinking. I wanted to sing karaoke too, but I was gonna sing "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, but there was a long line of people that wanted to sing karaoke, and I don't think they ever got to me by the time I had left. But yeah, I had a great time. Like, I was chilling on the back patio. Casper was so cool. I probably talked to Casper probably the longest, for like maybe I don't know, maybe 30-40 minutes. It seemed like a good amount of time. And Tiger Rider, and they were super cool, man. It was just a really great time socializing. Oh yeah, exactly. Like, I go next year, like I'm gonna go to the next Twitch mixer. I'm gonna like be there, and they're like, "Oh shit, is that Battle Athlete guy? That guy's a fucking idiot." Fuck that guy. Yeah, I remember him at PAX South 2016. He drank so much and threw up and fucking ruined the party for everybody. What a piece of shit. So. Lol, Taco Bell, welcome back to the stream. Cobman, welcome back. How you doing? HEK! Battle Fed. Oh yeah, HEK was there with me. That's actually my friend Jacob. Oh yeah, I did feed you, didn't I? I was gonna say, no, dude, you paid for me. HEK actually gave me bought me like food and tokens when we went to Dave & Buster's, which, by the way, before this trip I had never been to Dave & Buster's before because I never really could afford it. So I went with a group of friends this time. So the first time I went to Dave & Buster's, and I was like, what the fuck? It seriously is an adult Chuck E. Cheese. It's just like arcade machines everywhere and just alcohol. It's the best. And HEK got me like a bunch of tokens on a card, and I got to play a bunch of arcade machines, and it was so cool. But yeah, I did actually feed him because he got really drunk and bought some chicken strips, and he was too drunk to feed himself. So I literally fed him chicken strips. Like, I put the chicken strips in his mouth and he ate them. So it was like feeding animals or something. Like, it was like a petting zoo. Except for it was a drunk Jacob zoo. You have good timing, Ult. You have good timing. Yeah, I know, Dave & Buster's is amazing. I always heard it was, but, you know, like I said, I never got a chance to go. I never have the funds to do anything fun, so this was like a really cool experience for me. Yeah, literally put the food in his mouth. The guy on the left is actually HEK. That's so funny. Yeah, the guy on the left that looked like he wasn't having a good time, he was just caught off guard. That is HEK, the guy on the far left. Yeah, when I took that selfie and there's the one guy doing like the peace sign, but he has like kind of a straight face, that was Jacob. I just cut them off guard with the selfie. Even he was like, I don't look like I'm having a good time. But like, I guarantee you he was. It was awesome. That's a whole new level of drunk. Well, I did bring Captain Morgan with me, so I was like, well, if we drink ourselves broke and still want to drink, I'll have Captain Morgan at the hotel. So that was the fail-safe. Brought that shit with me. We went back after Dave & Buster's, and everybody just kept on drinking. It's pretty sweet. A drunk Jacob Zoo. Bring Jack. Yeah, the thing about Jack is that, I don't know, I feel like Captain Morgan goes down smoother as like a shot on its own. But yeah, honestly, Captain Morgan with like Coca-Cola or like Dr. Pepper, or Jack with Coke or Dr. Pepper, those are probably some of my simplest like drinks that I like to to sip on. So yeah, Jack's not too far behind, but I prefer Captain Morgan to Jack. What the hell kind of school trip takes you to Dave & Buster's? I am not a California man. I'm a Southern Texas living in a small city with not a lot to do, man. And I'm really out of shape, guys. I sit on my ass all day streaming for hours and hours every day. So walking around PAX killed my feet. Like, blisters, and like every step was just agony. And I was so out of shape. I'm just like, I got this big gut and just walking around carrying my fat ass everywhere. It was awful. Like, it was so amazing. It's just kind of like, oh my god, everything's so cool. But you're like, ah, my feet, I'm dying. This sucks. I was like, I want to sit down. Like, you couldn't walk like 20 feet before you wanted to like sit back down again, killing your feet. See, some of the other stuff I saw there. So I got to play the Street Fighter V demo some more. I'm feeling a lot more confident about playing Street Fighter V when it comes out in like 2 weeks. Because now that I saw the entire roster and I got to play some local matches with people, I'm feeling a lot more confident in my Rainbow Mika than I was before. She does seem like she has a lot of good mix-ups and mobility and stuff, so I'm feeling a lot more confident about playing Rainbow Mika in 2 weeks. Also, I got to play that Umbrella Corps game. I didn't even know about that game until I saw the Capcom booth this weekend. It's like Call of Duty with like Vegas 2 kind of mixed together. It's not like Operation Raccoon City. It's like definitely like a multiplayer experience with like zombies sprinkled in. And it's got a pretty sweet cover system, and the graphics are very impressive. But you guys know me, I'm terrible at shooting games, so like, I got friggin' wrecked. I even like got the drop on this guy, and he still kicked the shit out of me, so... yeah, it was, I got bodied pretty hard. I think Janelle did a better job than I did. Oh yeah, we went to Otaku Cafe for about a half an hour or so before we went to Dave & Buster's because I wanted everybody to check it out. And they had like a Pokemon fighting game. It wasn't Pokken. It was like a fan-made Pokemon fighting game. And I think it's like, you get it from like a website. It's not even on Steam or anything like that. It was like a 2D Pokemon fighting game with like sprites. And it was pretty cool. Janelle had a lot of fun playing it. She wants to play it again, so we might download it and maybe stream it sometime. What game should you get for your PS4? Oh yeah, you just got one, right? So you don't have anything? Blackfire Gamer, I would get Mortal Kombat X, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. What else? Oh, Phantom Pain for sure. Earth Defense Force. And... what else is coming out? I'm going to be playing Gravity Rush tomorrow, so that's nice, but I can't recommend it until I play it. So, yeah, definitely those, as for starters, if you don't already have them. Oh, yeah, and the other game that I saw, there was a Tron the Run. It's like an obstacle course game, and there's also like a light cycles where you can like drift around corners and take out like other racers with your disc. That was really sweet. It's in early access right now for like $10. Oh shit, hang on. I think this is Janelle. Hello? What's up? Streaming. You gonna come over? You got a lot of letters. Yeah, you got a bunch of letters. Your amiibos are coming in. One of them's coming in tomorrow, and the other one's Wednesday. They're en route. They're en route. I know for sure that you're getting them. I know. You're getting them. I know. You'll get them. You'll get one tomorrow, and then the other one Wednesday. Meow. Okay. Are you gonna come over today? Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to you later then. Alright, love you. Okay, bye. Okay, so yeah, the other game that I got to play was Tron the Run, and they had like a booth there with a green screen, and they could take a picture with you, and you could like hold the light discs, and you could like change the background behind you. It was really cool. I posted the picture on what was it? Hang on. I think I've got a special screen for this. Maybe? Do I have a screen for this? Hold on. Whoa, that's not it. Here we go. This might work. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's kind of cut off, isn't it? Well, poop. Can't see it very well. There we go. So yeah, that was the Tron game, and there was a green screen. You can like change the background and like take pictures with the light discs and stuff. All these pictures are on my Facebook group if you guys wanted to check them out. Alright, let's see. And here's Janelle playing the Umbrella Corps game I was telling you guys about. Let's see what else. Oh, right. Me and Phelps actually entered the Puzzle Fighter tournament. There was actually a lot of people that entered. I managed to get 3rd place. And it came down to like one move in it was a final match, final round. And it was really close, and then a block was coming down, and I accidentally switched it when I didn't need to, dropped it, and it completely like ruined me, and I lost. Like everyone around me was like, because they all knew that was the mistake that cost me the game. But it was a lot of fun. Like I'm actually really proud that I got to 3rd place, because there was like at least 3 or 4 players there that were really, really good. Where I figured if I did play against them, I probably would have lost. I went with Ken just because Ken's super OP, and I didn't want to lose. So instead of playing like Felicia or a waifu or something, I just went with Ken just to be safe. Ended up getting 3rd. It was really cool though. Oh, and they had this display here on each side where there was a setup with a gamer inside of a glass case. I'm like, whoa, that looks sick. It was like so awesome. What else we got? Oh, there's Angry Joe. I got to like talk to him for a good while. He was really approachable and totally awesome. Like I was really worried talking to him, but like he just talks to you like a normal dude, and I was like, oh man, he's so cool. Oh, and I ran. I found Morgan and Lilith. They were actually really good cosplays. I don't think you can see it in the picture there, but there's actually a string attached to the hand and going to the wings, and it like holds up their wings. So these costumes are actually really elaborate. So they're actually really impressive. What else we got? Oh, here we go. This is me and Janelle at the... hang on. See if I can fix this. Monitor 3. Here we go. This might be a little bit better. Doot. There you go. That looks a little bit better. There you go. That way you can actually kind of see the pictures a little bit. Still kind of looks a little derp though. See, oh, and Alienware was there. They had this big truck that was like blasting music, and then when you opened up the back, like all these setups would like slide out. It was really cool. Let's see what else. Oh, there's me getting my ass kicked in an Umbrella Corps. Oh, and then there was this wax museum on the way to the hotel. and they had like an animatronic dinosaur, and I was like, whoa, dude, that Hulk is actually huge. And then the reality of like, if you actually ran into Hulk, like how big he would be, like look how small I am. Dude, Hulk is a beat, like Hulk could fucking eat me. You know, it's like he's fucking huge, you know? I used Bro Ken, because he was so Bro Ken. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. There's Janelle. Oh, and this is us at Dave & Buster's. This is HEK. This is our friend Dirt. This is Big Nasty. It's Janelle, me, Phelps, Selena, his girlfriend. Oh, and this is another picture of Lilith and Morgan. I'm wearing my Witwick shirt. I actually got a compliment on that shirt a couple of times. Let's see. Oh, and these are the voice actors and the creator and the people behind Freedom Planet. This was actually at their panel for their new game Freedom Planet 2, and they played a trailer and introduced the new characters that were coming out in it. I actually really like the sprites and the new designs that they have for their characters. It looks really awesome, and they were super cool. He actually did give me he gave me a key to play the first game, which was really nice of him too. He was yeah, it's just everybody was super friendly. Let's see. Oh, and then I got pictures with like Raphael from the Ninja Turtles movie costume. I thought it was like really cool. It looks even better in person. Honestly, this picture doesn't do it justice. When you actually see him in person, it's very, you're like, holy shit, that's the one from the movie. It's way more legitimate in person. Like I said, the picture just doesn't do it justice. It looks so much better in person. I met Angry Joe, unsubbed, unlike, unfollow, unlife. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, and there's Dan's Gaming. He was super cool. I was trying not to like gush over like Dan's Gaming when I first met him. I was just like, I don't want to be like, oh my god, you know, and him be like, whoa, what the fuck, this guy's weird. But he was actually really nice. Oh, and there's Kirby Llama. We didn't have, I guess I didn't have the flash on for this one, so it's really dark, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, there's Kirby. There's me. There's Other Joe. I actually spent a lot of the night talking to him, man. Like, I would sit around and he was telling me what was going on, like how he's trying to learn how to edit to help Joe, and he was just an awesome guy, and it's just cool getting the insight of how it started out. I was like, so like, how did that work? You know, you having that kind of dynamic with your friend, you know, it's gotta be pretty amazing. And he was just, yeah, it was just fun to hear like the inside story of like how things came up, and like, just, I don't know. It was cool being able to talk to these like big celebrities and have them talk to me like just, you know, regular people. Let's see. And there's Angry Joe. He was badass. I'm glad I met him at the Twitch mixer, because I actually tried to catch him at the meet and greet where like he had a table, and I thought I made it in, like on time, but they cut it off. And when I went up there to try to get in line, they were like, nope, sorry, it's full. And I was like, ah, shit. So, but I was like, you know, and then I met him at the Twitch mixer. I'm like, well, fuck that. I got to hang out with him and drink a beer with him instead. That's way better than a meet and greet. So that was pretty great. I'm glad that worked out, because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to meet him. Oh, and that's the glowing wristband. And this is like part of the bar just before you got to the actual partner location. But I really liked the bands, the way they glue. It was kind of cool. I still have one. I think that's pretty much it. I feel like I've talked enough. I'm sure there's people that are like, hey, you gonna play some video games, or what's the deal? Alright, let's see. Alright. I know. It was pretty sweet, Funny Mouth. I had a great time. There was also some other weird stuff that happened too. Like, I was trying to decide if I should talk about this or not, but like, I went to the, I had to go to the restroom, right? So like, I go in there, I'm doing my thing, like with the stall and everything, and then like a stall or two stalls over, I hear a guy, and he's like, it sounds like he's in some sort of ecstasy, and I'm like, well, you know, maybe he's glad to be off his feet, or maybe he's just taking a big dump or something. But then I realized that's not what it was. It was definitely something sexual happening on like two stalls over, and it was loud. Like, they weren't even trying to be like quiet about it. I don't know if it was like one dude, two guys, or whatever, and I was just like, that's really inappropriate and gross. And I get out of the stall, wash my hands, and it's like, I see like a kid coming in on a stroller, a parent's like pushing their kid in there, and this guy's like loud in the bathroom. And I get like, I go to get like some help, and I'm like, it's really funny, because I go up, there's this volunteer worker, right? So I leave the bathroom, and this volunteer worker's just like, like, oh, is there anybody I can help, or what's going on, you know? And he's just kind of, I come up to him like, hi, excuse me. He's like, yeah, how can I help you? And I go, I think there's maybe two guys like doing it in the bathroom, and he just goes, like, his face lights up like, what the fuck? Like, that's the last thing he expected me to say. He was probably expecting me to be like, hey, do you know where theater this is, or do you know where this event is at? And instead he got hit with, I think two guys are doing it in the bathroom. So he was like, oh shit, and he pulls out the walkie-talkie. I'm like, yeah, there's like kids in there and stuff. I mean, I saw him run over there, and I just walked away from that whole mess, but that shit was a little weird. That was a little awkward for me. Alright, what was the last thing I was doing? Oh, right, I was doing chapter 12. And all my mechs got destroyed. Did I refuel them? Everyone's refueled.